How to get into the collective consciousness and vibrational energy to attract and manifest anything. Folks, this is really, really easy, and it's about to sweep you away. I'm about to tell you something that you never ever heard before, and it's actually about to increase your life like 110,000%. Okay, so listen close, stay tuned. Real short, real quick video. So let's get right down into it. Divine powers are working for us because we're trying to do right. So when it comes down to manifesting and attracting things into your life, what a lot of people don't know is that you have to get into the collective consciousness of that particular frequency of that thing that you want. Everything has a collective consciousness, folks. Everything has a collective consciousness. When you walk into a gym, I don't care, you can never work out in your life, but when you walk into a gym, you're going to be in the collective consciousness of the gym. Everybody's focused on working out. And when it comes down to manifesting and attracting things, it's all about feeling. That's how you attract what you want based on how you feel right now. So for instance, like I said, if you wanted to go to the gym and work out and try to get your body together, you're going to walk into a gym of a collective consciousness of people that want to do the same thing. And when you get in the gym, you know what everybody's doing. Everybody's looking at each other to see how they feel. It's all about feeling. That's why people be looking at you in the gym. They're trying to see how you feel. They're trying to see if you really feel your workout. Like, do you really feel like you're going to come back again? Because they probably might not come back. Do you feel like, if you feel like you're going to come back, then I might come back. Okay, so you feel good. I'm going to come back. All right, cool. I'm done for the day. 5 minutes, I was in the gym. I worked out today. Yay! It's the same thing when you do like Pilates and yoga and stuff like that. When you go into a yoga room, everybody's focused on stretching. Everybody's focused on being like, just so loose and keep releasing the tension and all that good stuff when you go do yoga. Same thing with anything, folks, with anything. Even a neighborhood, you can go into like a rich or wealthy neighborhood versus a hood. When you go into a rich or wealthy neighborhood, what did you feel? What are some of the things that you feel when you walk into a or you drive into a rich or wealthy neighborhood? You feel a sense of peace. You feel a high level of gratitude. You feel a high sense of self-worth. And you probably don't even stay in the neighborhood, but you feel this energy in this atmosphere. You see people jogging down the road with their dogs. You see people walking and stuff. You see cars, pulling up to the stop signs and stuff like that. You feel validated when you're in a rich and you're in a wealthy neighborhood. You feel like you are official. That's because that's the collective consciousness that they have there. And if you do anything to ruin that peace that they have and to ruin that energy there, I can guarantee you there's a community watch there and everybody's watching you, out of their windows, and they will call the police on you if you make one move wrong. I can guarantee you go into a rich and wealthy neighborhood and you try to destroy their peace or destroy their energy, they will call the police on you. It's the same thing when you go into the collective consciousness of a hood, a ghetto. What do you see? I mean, I stayed in the hood and ghetto. What do you see when you go to the hood and ghetto? Have you ever been to the hood and ghetto? Okay, I've been to the hood and ghetto. I've actually stayed there, okay? You see a bunch of people on the corner that look like super thugs, pants sagging or whatever. They look tough, gangsters, whatever the case may be. And if you go in a neighborhood like a hood or something with a nice car or something like that, the gangsters don't like that. The gangsters don't, that you will be destroying the peace of a hood, of a ghetto, because you're coming in here with nice things and positive energies. So what's going to happen? What are the gangsters going to be talking about amongst themselves? They're going to say, you see that car? Yeah, boy, we're going to get them, boy. Tonight. Go see where they parking at. Who house they going to? Hey, let me call my boy. Hey, boy, what they doing down there? They roll down there. But, yeah, they had a new handle. A new Honda. All right. Yo, all right. Well, we're gonna be down there tonight. Okay, all right. Yo. We got that down pat. You know what I mean? People in the hood don't want you to come and destroy the peace of the hood collective consciousness. They don't want no good stuff around there. It's the same thing when you do anything, when you go anywhere, folks, when you want to attract love into your life. If you want to attract love, you have to get in the vibrational energy of love. Some of you probably never been in love before, like me or whatever. But I know one thing's for certain, folks. In order to attract love, you have to become love. That means you have to be love to everybody that you meet. Everybody that comes into your vicinity, you have to love them for who they are. You can't judge people anymore. In order to get things out of this world, you have to become the thing that you want, and then you will attract it. If you want love, you got to treat people with love. If you want respect, you got to treat people with respect. I know I'm sounding like I'm just, talking like a holy roller or something right now, but I'm really being serious. This is the science. This is how energy works, folks. You only get that energy back when you reciprocate that energy out into the universe. Same thing with money. If you want money in abundance, you can do like I did today. You know, I was in the wealth and abundance mindset. The next thing you know, when I was driving in my car, every car that was in front of me, every car that was meeting me at the stop signs of the intersections, at the red lights, I was seeing Porsches, Lamborghinis, I was seeing Land Rovers, I was seeing Range Rovers, I was seeing so many exotic fancy cars, so many rich people type cars. That's because I was in the wealth and the abundance mindset, and I was making sure that I was staying in that vibration. It's the same thing with sex. Some of you might, to each his own. I mean, to each his own. I'm not judges, it's judge-free zone. You know, but, you know, some of you might want to manifest sex. Okay, if you want to manifest sex, for instance, male and female, that's the definition of sex. Okay, males. Okay, so if you want to manifest sex, all you got to do is just manifest an arousal. Because like I said, it's all about how you feel. You got to manifest the arousal of how it feels with male and female. How does it make you feel? And I can guarantee you that we get the testosterone bubbling. I can guarantee that we get your testosterone bubbling. And the next thing you know, bro, when you walk out into a public, homie, man, home slice, when you walk out into a public, you will attract, because you will be emitting that energy, that feeling that you have conjured up about how you should feel, or you will want to feel about attracting all the women who are feeling very feminine, because they might want to attract the same thing in their life, sex, male and female. You know, they will be feeling very feminine, ready to be, you know, head over heels for, you know, a John Deere, you know, and the next thing you know, y'all will meet each other somehow. It'll turn up like a conversation or something, and you just run into somebody randomly and they, you know, they drop something or something like that, and the next thing you know, you find yourself talking to the opposite sex. Everybody that comes into your life because you attracted them. It may appear in a physical form that people just come into your life, you know, just randomly, you know, just by mistake, you know, just it just so happened to happen. No, this is not true. People come into your life because you energetically attract a situation, a circumstance, something to happen to make them come into your life so they can be able to associate their energies with you. Because every time you talk to somebody, it's an energy exchange. Okay, so this is what life is all about, and this is how you get into the vibrational frequencies. This is how you get into the vibrational energies in the collective consciousness of the things that you want. Now, how do you know if you're in the collective consciousnesses? Because like I said, like I was in the wealth and the abundance today, and I just saw all these different exotic cars. That signified to me that I was in the collective consciousness of wealth and abundance attraction. So it's the same thing with anything you want. You'll start seeing, like you see pennies, like you seen pennies because you bought that penny bank. You'll start seeing all the things that match up to what you want in your environment, in your day. Every time you're thinking in this frequency, you'll start seeing mock figures and people just like you who are thinking the same thing. Now, here's the good part. When you get into that collective consciousness, you can vibrate endlessly. Meaning, if you can recognize that you're in the collective consciousness of whatever you want to attract, if you can continue to just vibrate there, and while at the same time being like totally aware, like I am able to do, and just notice that you're there, you don't have to like put effort towards it no more and trying to make it happen, because you're in it, and you know how you're feeling while you're in it. And since you know how you feeling while you're in it, you know everything that you meet, every person that you meet after this and after the time that you're, you know, every person that you meet while you're in this frequency, folks, is gonna, you know, resonate with you, and you know how you should feel based on them, okay? I'm getting a little tongue-tied because the topic is so interesting. I love stuff like this. I love to talk like this. I love to talk about topics like this. I really do. I love talking about stuff like this, but this is how you do it, folks. You just got to get in the collective consciousness of the thing that you want, and you have to stay there. You have to stay there. If that's what you really want, keep it in your mind's eye. Keep it in your mind's eye. Meditate on it silently without no resistance. Meditate on it silently without no resistance, and continue to say to yourself, I got to have it. I got to have it. Silently. No resistance. You don't need to put no strong effort for it. You don't need to tell people. You don't need to brag about it. Just be silent in the things that you want to attract and manifest fast, and I can guarantee you, you'll get into the collective consciousness of the thing that you want to manifest, in the vibrational energy. It'll just come to you, folks. Trust and believe. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Trenius Henderson of the infamous Living Room Network. If this video resonated with you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, folks. If you're new to my channel, Make sure you subscribe over in the bottom right-hand corner. And if you're a part of my channel, y'all know what I'm about to tell you. The goal is 10K subscribers. So make sure you share at least one of these 800 videos to one of your friends, or if you have a social media platform, make sure you share a video to some of your friends on social media. I would gladly appreciate it. Let me know personally if you did, or tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you did. If you want to watch another one of these great videos on how to get into collective consciousness and vibrational energies to attract and manifest fast, just click this video right here, folks. Click this video right here. So in the meantime, speak, let your voice be heard. Leave a nice comment below. I'll see you in the next video. I love y'all.